Hi everyone, I am Ramkumar from schooltimetable.in. Today I explain our schooltimetable.in application completely. First of all, this is our website schooltimetable.in. Then first of all you make a registration in our website. The registration form have a few details, the school name and school address details, total number of classes and your mobile number, mail ID. Then put all details and complete the registration with enter your OTP. After the registration, the dashboard will be get opened. The dashboard we have options: total number of classes, total number of subjects, total teachers, and timetables. These are showing in dashboard, and the quick actions like create timetable, view timetable. These options also showing in this dashboard. Then first of all, I will explain every options in our application. First, we have option classes. In class option, we have two menus: select class and view class. In view class, we can make view how many class we selected for our school. For example, our school have first standard to 10th standard. Then we select this option for standard 1, standard 2, standard 3 to standard 10. And if we our school have pre-KG, LKG, UKG, then select the pre-KG, LKG and select the section. If a school have first standard have two sections or three sections, then select the section. Section A, section B, section C. Same as select the classes, how many classes you have in our school and how many sections you have. Select and say click the option select classes and sections. It will be saved. It will be shown an view class option. In view class option, the selected details are showing in here. Here we selected in view class the selected details. I am already selected some details for demo. For example, I select this classes first standard A to E section, F section, and second standard A to F section, third standard A to F section. I select this type of classes and sections for demo. So if you want select first standard A to B section, then it will be so first A and first B section as a section. We can edit these classes in this edit the name or edit the any details in these options also. If you have change this name first standard to grade 1 or grade 2, you can update the class name in here. Then the option subject. In subject, first of all select subject. Defaultly we give some subjects like language 1, language 2, commerce, accountancy, lot of subjects in here. If for example I add a one class, for example I can add 12th standard. If added a 12th standard, we select a classes, how many classes I have in 12th standard, and make a save, add subject, it will be added. Here come to 12th standard, here will be added. If you want to edit, I can be edit. In 12th standard we select edit option, we have edit. For 12th standard I do language 1, language 2, maths, computer science, chemistry and physics and PT, and I have another one period I want to add newly in this application. Then we have options create subject. Here we type the subject name. If add more than one, then add another subject name. For example, craft, drawing, any subject name you can add here. Then click this add subject option, then it will be saved. For every class you can save separately. For example, for class want to create class C, then select the class C and select the class how many subject having that class selected. details and give add subject. Then in below we have view the details. For first standard we are saying language 1, language 2, PTC, this rate of subject. For second standard, for third standard, this subjects are mapped to this classes. After that we have option view subject. In view subject we have options. For standard we assigned subject are so in this way. In second standard we assign the subject. After that we have a teachers option. In teachers option we have three menu: create teachers, view teachers, and teachers attendance. First of all we have create teachers option. In create teachers we can edit or delete the teachers. For example, now we have 124 teachers and again wrong, it is wrong teachers. If we add teachers as demo, then add teachers, the teacher is added successfully, the name is given. We can edit the teachers names also. In view teachers, already added teachers names are shown in here. If one don't want this teacher, then we can delete it or edit it and change any, like change email ID or create a new password for this teachers. There is option to in edit. If don't want this teachers, then make delete option, then the teacher name will be deleted. Then we have a teachers attendance option. Once we create a timetable, after that I will explain this teacher attendance option. After that we have class configuration and break time. It is a break time configuration. And add new configuration, you schedule, the schedule name and start time, morning break, after morning break how many periods, then lunch break, before evening break how many periods, after evening break how many periods, end time. These are the details we have. For example, if your the schedule name is demo, the school starting time is 9 o'clock. Before morning we have 2 periods and morning break starts at if you don't have morning break, then click morning break. If the school have morning break, then click the tick option and check the tick option and put a morning break time. For example, morning break time is 10:30. And break end, if example break end in 10:35 or 10:40, then click arrange, check the time 10:40. Then after morning break you have how many periods. Here also lunch break, after before evening how many periods, after evening break how many periods. You skip that how many periods and we give the details and save and proceed. Then the configuration will be created. Take time configuration. I will show edit it. If you want to edit, we have edit option. For example, the schedule for 1 to 10 classes, the starting time is 7:45. Before morning break 3 periods and the morning break starts as 9:20 to 9:40, and after morning break we have 4 periods. Then lunch break is 12:20 to 1 o'clock. After lunch break we have 3 periods and we don't have evening break. And at school ends at end time is 2:30. then update it configuration. Then the break configuration will be set. What it means, it is a break time for a 1 to 10 schedule. And another configuration is class configuration. In class configuration also same. These details shown in class configuration. If you add the details, it will be shown on break time. Here break time configurations. This, if I add another configuration, it will be come below. For example, if we have a pre-KG to 12 classes, but the configuration time is different. For LKG, pre-KGs, for KGs, the time is morning 9 to afternoon 1 o'clock only. Then add a new configuration for KGs. Put a KGs for KGs configuration, and the morning time is 9 o'clock, and we want to break before 2 periods. Then skip morning break, periods after lunchtime, 2 periods. Then the class is over at 30. And it will be saved. Here we view the both configuration in break time. We have both configuration. For first standard and 10th standard, the schedule timing is different. The school starting time is 7:45 and the ending time is 2:30. For a KGs, LKGs or pre-KGs, school starting time is 9 o'clock and ending time is 12:30. We can differently configure that timetable for KGs or 1 to 5 or higher secondaries. We have different configuration. After that, we have assigned subject option. Here only we assign the subjects, teachers and class teachers here. For example, first of all, in assign class teacher, we select a configuration option. After configuration, we select classes. For first standard, we generate a timetable. Select first standard, then select days count. If some Saturday we want to timetable, then click 6 period timetables. If you don't want 6 days, then click a 5 days timetable. It will be give Monday to Friday. If you give 6 days, it will be give Monday to Saturday. Then total number of periods per day. Here you put, if you have 8 periods, then put 8 or 9, 8, 10 periods or 10. And subject duration. What is the subject duration? We put 40 minutes for every subject. All subject have same duration. Click yes and put the same duration name. If you don't have a same duration, for example, first period, second period, third period have different time for 30 minutes or 40 minutes. Last 2 periods have 35 minutes. Then we can rearrange the duration here. Then I will generate for class. Here we can create a timetable separately for every class, and if you want total options. First of all, I select a class A and 5 period count. Then select the course subjects. Language 1, language 2. These are course subject. PTEC, these are not a course subject. Then we select a course subject and which teachers is class teacher for standard A. Here we mark it. For example, in standard A, we have teachers teacher 1 named as teacher 1, teacher 2, and teacher 9, teacher 8. Still number of teachers. Here we mention who is the class teacher for this class. Then if we click this, then the teacher 9 is the class teacher for this section. After that, put a period counts. In a week, you want how many periods in language. For example, you want only 5 period in language 1, put 5, and 5 period in language 2, put 5. Then we have some error in here. We have want total for 10 periods because 5 is 10 periods. In calculations, we have 50 periods, but we give only 48 periods in below. Then we can add some periods in here. We add 1 period, 7 periods. Then the total period can be shown here, and the total duration error because we have a, in this configuration, in 1 to 10 configuration, the total time is different because the default 35 minutes per period, the time is different. Then we put here it will done, the both are perfectly matched. Then we can assign to class. Then the subject and teachers can be assigned to this class. Here we show for first standard, teacher 9 is a class teacher, and the other teacher 1 is language 1 teacher, teacher 2. This teacher is mapped for every classes. It will be shown, and here for example we search this filter, we does not map any classes for a, it shows how many. If you want to edit, you can make edit in this, edit and make any changes and update it. This is the master details. Once you get enter this all details like class, subject, teachers, configuration, and subject, after that we have an option to generate timetable option. In generate timetable, first of all we select the options. For if you want to select timetable for all class, then select all. If you want now create a timetable for section A and B and second standard A, we want for 3 class only, then select the class and select the schedule. It is a 1 to 10 schedule. We have Excel upload options also here. If you don't have to add any details in master data, if you have an Excel detail, in Excel you have teachers details, subject details, teachers and configuration details. Then we have an Excel upload option also. We have give a sample CSV format, download the sample CSV format and give the proper details and upload it. Then in fraction of seconds the timetable will be created. Then we in a application we can create a timetable with this option, select a class and select a schedule. Then if we select the schedule, the schedule will be defaultly come here. If you want change anything, change here. After that, weekly periods for Monday 10 periods, Tuesday. If you want to reduce the periods, here we can reduce the period. Then class teacher and all details are here. Click to class 2 here. Class 2. In class 2 it does not have map any details. For class 3 we map the details. Then click a generate timetable. Already we create a timetable for section A. So we to show this message, we want to overwrite the existing timetable. Now we click overwrite. Okay, then it will be generated. We can view this timetable generated in view timetable generated. Here it show timetable generated. For example, standard one. The first period is class teachers period. After that, maths, social science, science, language, like this. The periods will be created. CPT. If you want to download this timetable for class 2, this timetable is created. If you want to download this timetable, we have option to download this it both way. Excel. We have Excel format. And here we also have a verified timetable. If once we download a Excel and PDF, after that we have verified timetable option. In verified timetable option, we have this details like how many classes we create a timetable, what is expected, what is filled 100% free, any duplicate, any issues. If any issues found in our timetable generation, it will be shown here. For example, the same teachers mapped for same classes or any other issues, it will be shown here. You can correct it on here also. After that, we have help options, payment options, and report options. For example, in report we have a teachers timetable report. For example, we want to download a teacher one. Here, select a teacher one. Click timetable. Here we give the teachers one timetable. We create for this mapped teacher for only one class, so only it shows this teacher. For language one for standard first standard A section, this time to this time, and this time to this time for Wednesday, for Tuesday, and Friday. Saturday is completely free. It is a teacher's timetable. If you map this teacher to several classes, then it will be show and which class, which language, and which time. It will be clearly shown. Hi everybody. Today we have see some special features in our school timetable.in. I'll step by step the features in special features in these applications. The first special features is teachers attendance. In teacher attendance, first of all we go to teacher attendance, and here it shows all teachers as present state. If any teachers is absent, then mark as absent. Present and absent. Okay. Once you can mark as absent, then save that attendance. Then we have option for then we can select the alternate teachers for that absent teachers. Here we so the teacher one is absent. So here we can which classes are assigned to that teacher one. Here this class language one and craft are assigned to teacher one. First of all, you go to this teachers and arrange if in first standard language one and assign the teacher. You want to assign which teacher, then assign the teacher. This is teacher 2 for today, and for 12th standard change the teacher 2 or teacher 3, then assign the teacher and click. The teacher 23 is absent, but he does not have any classes, so there is no issue. Then save the attendance and substitutes. This is for this one day only. Then today morning we can take attendance and create that substitute teacher. It will be directly assigned to this teacher, and in their login also this timetable will be shown. It is the one special features in our application. After that, in assign subject also we have a special feature. In assign subject, if we select on configuration, then select a class. We select a class when we have this option all subject have same duration, then click yes and enter the same duration. Then click 35, it will be shown as 35 minutes for all periods. If the subject have different duration, then click no and change the duration hours 30 minutes. And for PT ECA for 30 minutes. We'll check the details, it will be matched. 28 hours will be matched and 50 periods should be matched. And mark as a core periods. If mark the core periods and non-core class subjects. For example, language 1, language 2, max, it is a core subjects. So make a tick mark in this. And then if the subject is non-core subject, then untick the checkbox. For PT, EC, this is a not non-core subject. Then mark a class teacher in here. If the class teacher is teacher 3, then mark it teacher 3. Then save the assign class. Here we have option to mark core subject or non-core subject in this assign subject option. And we have another special features I will explain in the time of timetable generation. We have another special features. Here, first of all, we select a class and a configurations. Configuration is showing here, and another special features is this type of features. For example, for Monday to Tuesday, you have only 10 periods, and Friday or Saturday or every weekends you have only 8 periods or a half day class, then mark as 5 periods on Friday. Then the timetable will be generated for first 4 days as a 10 periods slot, and for Friday it will be created as a 5 period slot. There is an option for creating the timetable per day with different periods calculations also available in our software. Next here we give a period counts. How many periods we want to this subjects. For a language 1 or language 2 we want 5 periods and change it to 5 periods. And for max we want to 6 periods and change it to 6 periods. Can you give the how many periods want in the per week? We will give these details in here. After that, this option same teacher is consecutive periods. This option will be used for then same teacher if the teacher is allocated on first period, but the second period also assigned to same teacher is it's okay for your school, then you will mark it, then the timetable can be allocated the same teacher for two periods. If don't want this types of collapse, then you can be untick, then that same teacher can be marked as say continuous period. After that, generate timetable, it will be generated few minutes. And the another special features is, then the another feature is you can upload the excels and excel sheet with the required details, and with a fraction of seconds we will generate a timetable. We give us a sample excel format. One second, I will download it. And the another option is you can download a sample excel file, and you can update the required field and upload it, and then the fraction of seconds you can generate a timetable. First of all, I will show the sample excel format. Here the sample excel format, click the sample CSV format and download it. Open it. In this excel you can put the first they put the configuration as schedule name, then the class details. If you add a class details with sections, for example 6a, 6b, 7a, give the class details, then give a teacher's names. After that, if this teacher is class teacher, put yes, otherwise put no. For example, the Lakshmi is a class teacher for 6a, so put yes. Then another for other detail, teachers put no. After that, map that subject for this class. For example, 6a, Lakshmi is the maths teacher, then map a mathematics. Priya is English teacher, then map an English. After that, mark if the subject is core subject or non-core subject. If subject is core subject, put 1, or the subject is non-core subject, put 0. After that, weekly how many periods you want for this subject. For example, for mathematics we want 6 subject, 6 periods, then give 6. Other want 5 periods, give 5. For PT you want 2 periods, give 2. After that, we have non-core subject days. For example, if you want PT period is Friday or Saturday, then you give the details on Friday or Saturday. For example, it is a PT period, physical education for 6A, but you want 2 periods, but 2 periods is one in Friday and Saturday or Thursday. Give the details below on which period. If you want example, this PT period is one done Tuesday, then put Tuesday, which period you want. For example, 8th period. And in Friday, physical education, which period you want. For example, you want 7th period. Then give the 7th period option. Give this both periods options on here. After that, you give same teachers is in different class. For example, as for some subjects, for a craft or pt, the same teacher assigned for both classes for same periods, then you will give these details. For example, the 6th a pt teacher is same for 6th b pt teacher, they combine, take class combinedly, then you here. And another option, allow teachers consecutive, the here we can give option one or not. Consecutive means if same teacher take two subjects, if you want this, the teachers is periods is come continuously. For example, one and two, it was also want continuously, then click one. If you want don't want continuously as the same class teacher, then click zero, it will be assigned. After that, give the all details and upload this excel file. After that, click generate timetable. You will get generate timetable in few minutes. For example, upload, sorry, choose file, choose this file and click upload. Here the details is uploaded. The schedule is not there, so I will select the schedule. Here the periods is showing, computer science, and in every classes you can here. Then click generate timetable. So complete selects, and we have this option. If you want reference, this error will be shown. If you call up the class, it will be shown here. After that, click generate option. The timetables will be generated. Here the timetable is shown here. This is the timetable generation option.